I've been in relationships where I felt the woman was in competition with me. I've heard it from other brothers. Why do we have to compete with our women? Why do black women feel a need to out-achieve their husbands, compete with their husbands? Black women, you got to stop this. I didn't say there's anything wrong with you making more, having more, earning more. I'm saying that it is unhealthy for the black woman to have a spirit of competition with her king. A queen does not compete with a king on the throne. A queen does not compete with a king on the throne. A queen does not compete with a king on the throne. She has her role and he has his. She has her role and he has his. Black women have to stop modeling dysfunctional behavior for black girls. Stop modeling dysfunctional behavior for black girls. Black women, stop doing it. It's okay to show a little humility in the presence of your king. It ain't gonna kill you. I did not say disrespect yourself. I did not say belittle yourself. I did not say reduce the power of your spirit or your mind or your brilliance. I said it's okay to be humble once in a while in the presence of your king. It's okay to not have to show other people you know more than your husband. It's okay to not have to show people you make more money than your husband. It's okay to not have to show people you put more money on the down payment for the house than your husband. Black woman, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Because you are risking the safety, security, and survival of the traditional black family as much as the rainbow gangers. Stop competing with black men. Stop doing it. Now let me move to the brothers. Beta males of the manosphere. Beta males of the manosphere. I need you to stop publicly. I need the black man, because you are the only man who does this. See, we're talking about peculiar characteristics of the Negro psyche. We're talking about peculiar characteristics of the Negro psyche. We're talking about, I need black men to stop publicly on YouTube, publicly on your podcast, publicly on your Instagram, your Facebook, your website. Black men, stop publicly shaming, humiliating, and insulting black women. That is unmasculine behavior. Alpha males don't do that. The job of the man is to promote and protect the woman. The job of the king is to promote and protect the queen. Black men have to stop publicly shaming, belittling, degrading, and insulting black women. By doing that, you are telling all the other men in this country with your weak ass. Do you know how dangerous that is when you do that? Do you black Negro males understand how dangerous it is for you to publicly tell the world, I don't like black women, I don't want a black woman, she's ugly, she's fat, she's thirsty, she got too many kids, she ain't bringing nothing to the table? Do you realize what you are doing to our people, to our girls, to our sons when you do that? Stop publicly shaming, abusing, condemning, criticizing, belittling, and desecrating the sacred, divine, feminine force of our community. And brothers, let me come to you with a little African spirituality. Brothers, let me come to you with a little African spirituality. In Yoruba culture, which I practice, there is a collection of spiritual forces known as the Iyami, I-Y-A-M-I. Please do your research on the Iyami, otherwise known as the great mothers. The great mothers. Are you listening, brothers? The great mothers. This is the collective force of all wombs. I hope you're listening, black man. Every black woman who has ever lived on this earth, every female spirit that has ever given birth to a child is part of this invisible, divine, majestic power known as the 𝚂𝚗𝙗𝚗 or the Great Mothers. This physical force of the great divine feminine often visits those who offend sacred divine female energy in the middle of the night. They are largely a nocturnal energy that comes out at night. Europeans mistakenly referred to the great divine mothers, which is a righteous energy, as the witches. It's the original concept of the witch. Any woman who had spiritual power was considered the devil's maiden. I want y'all to hear me. Any woman who was considered spiritually gifted was considered to be evil. This is what the European taught. The witch. During slavery, the witch became the bitch. Black witch or bitch. So I need you black men to understand that when you disrespect black women, you are sowing karmic seeds. You are sowing karmic seeds. And your karmic debt sooner or later will be paid in full by a visit from the 𝚂𝚗𝙗𝚗, the great African mother force of the universe, the great African sacred divine feminine, can destroy your business for disrespecting black woman, can take your wife from you and give her to another man for disrespecting black woman, can cause medical problems and health problems and political problems and social problems. All I'm saying to black men is when you offend the black woman, you are offending a sacred power that will protect her daughters. The great mothers will protect her daughters. And I would dare say, black man, I would dare say, black man, I would dare say that you will be punished 50 times worse than a white man. You will be punished 50 times worse than an Asian, an Arab, a Latino, an East Indian. You will be punished 50 times worse. You want to know why? Because you are a manifestation of the great sacred divine masculine. I am a manifestation of the great sacred divine masculine. God put black men on a pedestal spiritually. You're the first man. So you have an obligation to protect the first woman. It is a birthright obligation. It is a birthright obligation. It is a birthright obligation. And as a result of all this nigritude and nigrophobia and hatred for the black woman being projected by the black man, I would tell every other brother listening tonight, I would tell every other brother listening tonight, make sure you pray. And after you pray to the Almighty, who is neither male or female, but the owner of masculine and feminine energy, make sure you pour libation to your ancestors. And when you pour libation and meditate to your ancestors, you make sure you let your mothers know. Let your great mothers know. Your great grandmama and your great great and your great great grandmama and your great great and your super great 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 grandmama. Let them know, grandmama, female ancestors, great queen mothers, I take no part in the disrespect of black women. I take no part in the public disgracing of black women. I take no part in the belittling of black women, and I will defend the honor of the black woman, even if it costs me my life on earth. Because life never ends, only life on earth. Life never ends, only life on earth. Life never ends, only life on earth. Make sure the 𝚂𝚗𝙗 of your family tree, brothers. Make sure the 𝚂𝚗𝙗 of your family tree and the entire historic collective African female family tree, make sure they know that you are not on the wrong side of feminine energy. Masculine energy is supposed to be in harmony. Masculine energy and female energy are supposed to be in harmony with each other, not in conflict. This is why black women got to stop this beating up on the black man publicly. Black men got to stop this beating up on the black woman in public. We are destroying the spiritual foundation upon which we live. How many white women have you slept with? 0. But you already knew that.